Welcome back to another episode of MotoGP Mac, and in today's video we're going to talk about Ducati and the GP22. Now, first and foremost, the first thing most people know about the new Ducati was when we saw it in Jerez with that long exhaust pipe. Now, Ducati have evaluated it on the 21 and the 22, and it does suit the 21 more than the 22 in horsepower and benefit ways. But in the Mandalinka one, I did notice that they were not running the long pipe. They were sticking with the other one. So I think it's going to stay with that on the 22. The other big difference that I noticed with the 21 and 22 is the rear swing arm is actually much bigger on the 22 than the 2021. And I'll show it here in the pictures, just a brief difference between them and also the exhaust setup. The other thing that I've noticed on the 2022 bike, or the GP22, is the salad box is a little bit different. Not much different, but there is a difference there. And also how the exhaust is, the top exhaust is quite different on the 2022. And again, I'll show you differences between the 21 and 22 there. The other big thing that I noticed is that there was a picture of Bezzecchi's bike coming out, and it had two dials, as you will see here, one for the front hole shot and one for the rear, which I thought was quite interesting. And then I realized when I looked at Zarco's one from last year, Zarco only had one dial on the 2021, so they are bringing new features into the 2021 bike to help it get that launch with the hole shot. Now, the hole shot is nothing new. Ducati launched it a couple of years ago. It's been in Supercross for years. But I tell you what is new is the way that Ducati are going around things to get more top speed. And what I've noticed is Ducati are not only working out or have worked out the rear ride height under acceleration, they've also now started to work on front ride height under acceleration to get that bike as low as possible, so that it will not rotate or over rotate backwards, anti-wheelie, getting it down onto the ground, and also in search of top speed. Which brings me more or less to kind of the last area where Ducati are focusing on, and that's the aerodynamics. You will see the GP22's front aerodynamics. I will call it that it's gone on a diet, in my opinion. It is much smaller. Joe, even the scoops, they're a lot less aggressive than they were. So that tells me that Ducati want to run more wing, but less, or lose less on the straights. And they're in and around similar to Aprilia and Honda on the straights, if I'm honest. I think, it's good to see. But again, I think definitely needs some improvement there. So they were the fastest down the straight bar anyone. Then they got good in the corners, and they weren't so fast down the straight compared to others because of the drag. But I think they've got ways around this drag now. All in all, what do I really think? I think Ducati have so many parts between the 21 and the 22 bike that they don't know what is better and what is not better. And that's my humble opinion. You know, the bike in 2021 was very much so sorted. How do you improve on that? It's very difficult, 100% to do that. But in my opinion, I think Ducati is the most sorted bike going into the season. In my opinion, I think all in all, they just need to decide on the spec, and they're good to go. You know, they're fast down the straight, they're fast in the corners. Their electronics are second to none. You know, I suppose the way that they're thinking in the engineering and going forward, is second to none either. You know, they're really, really focused on driving that on. So it's going to be really good to see how they do. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another video. Haven't decided which team I'll do yet. Just a big shout out to Mikey for his feedback on the audio. I haven't a clue how to do all of that stuff yet, but I will get there, no worries. Always open to any feedback, guys, as well. You can email me or leave it in the comments. Always happy to try and take it on board and try and succeed. So until tomorrow's video, I'll see you then. I just want to take a minute to also thank you for watching my videos and the support that you've shown so far. If you haven't subscribed already and you would like to subscribe, it would mean an awful lot to me if you did. I'm starting this channel realistically so that we can all enjoy MotoGP together, with the aim of streaming a live video when the GP races are on.